You start out full of enthusiasm. You put on your workout clothes, open YouTube, choose a 30-minute workout with varied exercises, try to keep up, and stop halfway through. The next day, you don't go back. The following week, you start all over again. You know this cycle well. The problem isn't a lack of willpower. It never was. The problem is that nobody taught you how muscle actually grows. You spent months doing sets and repetitions on autopilot without understanding the mechanism behind the effort. And without understanding the mechanism, you train a lot and progress very little. In this video, you'll discover 5 principles that transform 15 minutes at home into the most efficient muscle stimulus you've ever had. No equipment, no counting repetitions. The last one is the most underrated of all, and it's probably exactly what's missing from your workout today. The first principle, the tension that builds. How to make muscle really work. Have you ever done a push-up and felt your wrist more than your chest? That has a name. It's called strain relief, when the joint absorbs the effort that should go to the muscle. The body does this automatically to conserve energy. It's efficient for survival. It's terrible for growth. The solution is muscle intention. Before moving, contract the muscle you want to work. In a push-up, squeeze your chest as if you were crushing something between your fingers. In a squat, actively push the ground away. This simple gesture activates more muscle fibers before the first centimeter of movement. Do this now in the next exercise. You'll feel the difference immediately. The second principle, the time that muscle forgets. Why lasting matters more than repeating. 3 fast reps or 10 slow reps. Which builds more muscle? Science answers, whichever keeps the muscle under load for longer. This is called time under tension, and it's the true trigger for growth. When you squat for 2 seconds, the muscle rests more than it works. When you go down in 4 seconds and up in 2, it's under pressure the entire time. It's this continuous stress that signals the body to build more muscle tissue, without extra weight, just by controlling the timing. Use the 4-2 count as a standard, 4 seconds down, 2 seconds up. No rush, no jumping. The muscle doesn't read the clock, it reads the effort. The third principle, the last position. No one can stand the final point that multiplies the stimulus. There's a moment in every exercise that most people unknowingly avoid, the position of greatest stretch under load. In the squat, it's at the bottom. In the push-up, it's when your chest is almost touching the floor. In the lunge, it's when your back knee almost touches the floor. This point has a name in the scientific literature, long length overload. Recent research shows that working the muscle in this stretched position generates more hypertrophy than the full range of motion performed without a pause. Muscle tissue is more sensitive to damage and growth signaling when it is stretched and under load simultaneously. Hold that position for 2 seconds during each exercise. It will hurt more, it will grow more. That's the right sign. The fourth principle, the limit that changes everything. Why quitting early is your biggest mistake. You finish a set and still have energy left. It looks like discipline. In reality, it's the reason you're not growing. Maximum muscle stimulation occurs in the last repetitions, when the muscle is close to failure. That's when high threshold fibers are recruited, those with the greatest growth potential. If you stay away from failure, those fibers are never activated. It's like going to the gym and staying at the reception desk. You went, but you didn't train what matters. In tempo training, take each exercise to the point where you can maintain form, but can no longer accelerate. That's your productive limit. Reach it. Don't go beyond it, but don't escape it either. Before we get to the fifth principle, I need to tell you something. If you've made it this far, you're different from most people. Most people give up before understanding why things are the way they are. You stayed, and that matters. That's why the White Protocol exists. It's a complete training program for those who want more than just a better workout. They want to build a life with better results, better health, and more real meaning. Within it, you learn personal development strategies based on behavioral psychology and neuroscience. No empty motivation, no catchy phrases, only what really works. And from beginner to advanced, you learn how to develop a gladiator's physique with simple and proven effective methods. The protocol isn't for everyone. It's for those who have a real focus on evolving. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Check it out. The fifth principle. Rest that builds. Why muscle grows. When you rest, here's the most ignored principle of all. Muscle doesn't grow during training. It grows afterward. Training is the stimulus. Rest is the time for building muscle. Without it, you only accumulate damage that cannot be repaired. This is called supercompensation. After adequate muscle stress, the body rebuilds the damaged fibers, making them slightly stronger than before. But this process takes between 48 and 72 hours. If you train the same muscle before then, you interrupt the growth cycle. Train your whole body today, rest tomorrow, train the day after tomorrow. 2 days on, 1 day off. It's that simple. Rest is not weakness. It's a mandatory part of the protocol. Which of these 5 principles will you test in your next workout? Write in the comments. I want to know what will change for you from now on. And if you want to see how to structure this workout in practice from warm-up to cool-down, the video that's appearing on the screen now is exactly the next step. Watch it. It will make sense with everything you've learned here.